Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy Mark69, aka Uchi, with today's scoop on what's going on in the wrestling world. So today's video, I'm just gonna do wrestling. So this whole scandal between CM Punk and the fan, and just a whole drama with CM Punk claiming that he's the best in the world every week, coming out saying that he needs respect and everyone disrespects him. He's a WWE champion. I mean, I gotta say, as far as the heel CM Punk goes, he's doing a great job. He's maintaining his character. He's maintaining elements to a heel character. He has to be like this. He has to be an asshole. He has to be in everyone's face. He is a WWE champion. He's trying to make a point to the whole WWE universe that he's WWE champion and that he should be surrounded from with all the attention and everything. But yeah, he really doesn't get any. He gets his own attention because he puts himself out there every week. And for that, I still consider CM Punk to be one of my favorite wrestlers. He cuts the best promos that I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, The Rock has done some really entertaining ones, and even my favorite wrestler, Jeff Hardy, he's done a few great ones, especially the one with The Undertaker, and that he brought back the face paint, and he just really wanted that title shot, and he could beat the whatever. But the fact of the matter is, CM Punk does cut the best promos. He claims that he is the best in the world, and you know what? He backs it up. But at the same time, John Cena will always counteract what he says, and Cena will always say something really great, which makes their feud even better, and which makes, Monday Night Raw that much better. But anyways, concerning the whole fan thing, I did see the footage from another, I guess it was an iPhone or something, that was literally right there as the action happened. It seems like CM Punk was just pushed around way too much by a few fans. And he actually let a few of them go and gave them looks. But then the third time, it was hell no. I'm not gonna take this. I don't give a shit if I'm. I mean, this isn't even the first time CM Punk has had confrontations with fans before. I've seen a video where he called a fan gay or something like that, referenced their sexuality in a negative way. But I mean, the guy pushed him, and CM Punk retaliated in the heat of the moment. I mean, he was mad as hell as it was. He was getting whooped by Vince McMahon. He was getting whooped by Ryback. He had John Cena throw him back into the ring. But in all honesty, with the latest report, it says here that the what's it called? That the guy that got assaulted, he's possibly gonna hire an attorney. First of all, he didn't even he filed a report. Right, but he didn't want to press charges. So, I don't understand how, if the guy was going to make it that big of a deal, if he was actually going to sue, then I don't understand why he wouldn't press charges in the first place. And then saying that he possibly might hire an attorney so that he can, is it an attorney? Yeah, hire an attorney for a possible lawsuit. I think this guy's bluffing. Honestly, I think he's just a big scam artist. He's a big, he's trying to bullshit, the WWE. He's trying to bullshit everybody. I mean, this is gonna, drag on. And even the WWE said, and I quote via WrestleZone.com, WWE regrets that proper security measures were not in place, and CM Punk apologized for reacting in the heat of the moment. So there you go. So, like I said, if it was intentional, even if it was unintentional, it should not matter because of the fact that this guy's not going to do anything about it. And first of all, he deserved it because just because, he's a WWE superstar and not technically supposed to, touch any fans in that kind of way, the guy was pushing him. And from, a human perspective, if you're going to get pushed, and if you're a person like CM Punk, you should expect to get pushed back. And in this case, this CM Punk was on top of the dude. So, I honestly, in my opinion, I think that the guy got everything that he deserved, in my opinion. Because I know for damn sure that I wouldn't be pushing no CM Punk around. If anything, I'd be wanting to, pat him on his back, give him a high five, but no way. But that's what's going on with CM Punk and the fan thing. And as far as his opponent goes for Hell in a Cell, my opinion is that with with regards to John Cena, like everyone wants to see that happen again, but in all honesty, I want to see Ryback face CM Punk because let's face it, there's only a few weeks left until Hell in a Cell, and then like they're still not sure if John Cena is like if he's up to facing CM Punk quite yet because he's not fully healed. They're still monitoring his rehab. I mean, I'm sure they're trying to speed up the process, but you know what? Honestly, if he does get better, something tells me they may do a triple threat. I don't know. It's kind of pushing it, but I mean, I do feel that Ryback is ready. He's been showing up at all the right times, starting with the whole Mick Foley thing. And he put like that, oh man, like Ryback's now involved. And then he's been coming out, having confrontations with CM Punk. And you know what? Ryback had his ass. I feel like Ryback would be the one to just demolish CM Punk. But it's a part of me wants CM Punk to hold the title up until the 362nd day or 63rd and 64th, and then like right when it's about to be like a year, he gets it taken away for something. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see John Cena face The Rock at the Rumble or CM Punk or whatever, but as far as his opponent goes, I feel like it should be Ryback because they've been hyping it up, and they've been hyping it up to the point where it's like it seems like that's what they're gonna do. So that's my opinion. That's my thoughts on that. Everything else that's going on Raw and stuff. You have like the tag team division. It's now down to Mysterio and Sin Cara versus I believe it's Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. I have a feeling that Rhodes and Sandow are gonna cheat to win, and they're gonna be the ones to face Bryan and Kane. And you know what? The other thing that I want to happen is I hope sooner than later that something gets to Daniel Bryan and Kane, and they just start to really like each other, and then what ends up happening is Daniel Bryan starts saying yes again. I mean, the yes chance, he created that, and that's literally changed the face of the whole industry, like wrestling as a whole. I went to a TNA show in August when I was in Florida, and everyone was chanting yes, even though Daniel Bryan has nothing to do with TNA. So, from a wrestling standpoint, the yes chant is one of the most popular chants ever right now. And even though he's saying no, no, like everyone still says yes. And you know what? And I can't wait till he finally starts saying yes again, and then you're gonna hear the whole yes pop. Regardless if he's a heel or a face, you're still gonna get the yes chance with Daniel Bryan. So, regards to that, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna lose the tag team championships to whoever wins this tag tournament. The Divas, I mean, I don't know. They're starting to they really are boring me. Now that Beth Phoenix is gone and Kelly's gone, and what do they have now? Natalia. I mean, honestly, the Divas division has been boring, in my opinion, for ever since the Trish left, Lita left, like those divas back in the day. Even Victoria, but now she's on TNA. Mickie James, she's on TNA. Gail Kim, I'm pretty sure she's on TNA right now. So, the Knockouts division is way better than the Divas division, but who knows? But right, and there's talks about how the Divas division is gonna be taken away or something like that. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. But the main things that I'm really looking forward to next week is what happens with CM Punk. And I almost ended this video without even mentioning this. Stone Cold made a video today, and I will put a link to this description off WrestleZone.com, that he actually responded to CM Punk's his calling outs and his claims and all these things, saying that he's better than Stone Cold Steve Austin. And what's funny about that is that Stone Cold hasn't even seen any of these promos that CM Punk's been throwing. So. And then he said if anyone has any class, to send him these videos so that he can retaliate in the proper way. And right now, he's still in Mexico. I think he's filming something, in all honesty. But what I want to happen is, like, I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone. I want Stone Cold to freaking come back and beat the shit out of CM Punk. This match has been freaking teased for like a very, very long time. And I actually saw a live radio station interview with CM Punk, and this was during the time period of when John Cena was facing The Rock, and they were hyping that up for the whole year. And the question was, if Stone Cold would ever have another match, who would face, like, who would he face, you or John Cena? And in reality, they've had the discussion before, and since Cena's getting Rock, CM Punk demands that he's gonna get Stone Cold, and you know what? Now's that time. He's building up to it, and honestly, if they end up doing John Cena versus Stone Cold, it would not make any sense because Cena has nothing to do with Stone Cold. If anything, it would be really cool to see CM Punk and Cena versus The Rock and Stone Cold, the fucking generations tag team right now. So that'd be great, but honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing when Stone Cold appears. My prediction for next week is that I feel like Vince is going to be on TV once again because of this whole ratings thing, and by putting himself in the ring after 2.5 years, I feel like that definitely boosted the ratings up. So it was a really great, entertaining match. Ryback got thrown in there, so it's great. As things progress or they start to come out, more news, I'll put up more videos about what's going on in the wrestling world right now. So stay tuned, guys. Mark 2069, aka Uchi, signing out.